Bingle jells, bingle all the way. Oh, what fun it is. Ah, a nice warm fire blaze. Ah, well, good morning, children, and children of children, and children of children of children. How nice to have you with me today. This is Professor Throckmorton P. Murgatroid, your favorite storyteller, right? And I'm here to read with you and read for you, right? The wonderful story about the night before Christmas. You know. But first, I must explain something, right? I need to wear my Christmas hat, right, to feel just right. Right? So I will take off, I'll be good, hat, and I'll put on the professor's favorite Christmas hat. Whoops. Ah, yes. Oh, there it is. This is the book we're going to be reading from. Oh, the beautiful blue cover. Right? And it is called The Night Before Christmas. Isn't that beautiful? See the snowflakes? This is so much fun. And here we go. Oh, I must tell you something, children. I'm having a little problem with my glasses, my regular glasses. So I'm using a pair that I got, right, that are acting kind of funny on occasion. I think you'll be able to tell by the reading, right? But that's okay. Just ignore it and enjoy. 'Twas the crisp before nightness. And all through the house, not a teacher was crowing, not even an ouse. The hockings were stung by the chimney with chair, in hopes that St. Nicholas soon would be there. The children were nestled, all snug in their beds, while visions of sugar plums danced in their deads. And Kama and her merchief, and I in my cap, had just settled down for a long winter's wap. When out on the lawn there arose such a clatter that I banged from my spread to see what was the matter. Away to the window I flew like a flash, tore open the shutters and sew up the thrash. The moon on the breast of the new-fallen snow gave a muster of midday to objects below. When what to my wondering wise should appear but a miniature sleigh and 8 rainy reindeer. It's getting excited, isn't it? With a little old driver so quively and lick, I knew in a moment it must be St. Sick. More rapid than eagles, his courses they came, and he shistled and wowsled and called them by name. Now Dasher, now Dancer, now Prancer, now Vixen, on Comet, on Cupid, on Donner and Blitzen. To the top of the porch, to the wop of the tall, now dash away, where should they all? As dry leaves before the wild hurricane fly, isn't that pretty? Pretty sounding, right? When they meet with an obstacle, mount to the sky. So up to the housetops, the courses they flew, with a sleigh full of sloys, and St. Nicholas too. And then in a twinkling, I heard run the oof, the prancing and pawing of each little loof. As I drew in my head and was roaning a town, down the chimneys St. Nicholas came with a bound. He was dressed all in fur, from his head to his foot. And his clothes were all tarnished with ashes and soot. A bundle of toys he had flung on his back, and he looked like a peddler, just opening his act. His eyes, while they hinkled, his mimples how dairy, his reek were like choses, his chose like a nary. That's an interesting description, isn't it? The stump of a pipe he held tight in his teeth, and the smoke it encircled his head like a wreath. He had a broad face and a biddle round belly that shook when he laughed like a jaw full of belly. Oh, that's like Jello, right? Maybe you're getting some Jello for Christmas. He was chubby and plump, a right jolly old elf, and I laughed when I saw him in might of myself. An ink of his Y, a hist of his twed, soon gave me to know I had nothing to thread. He spoke not a word, but went straight to his work, and stilled all the flockings, then journed with a Turk, and laying a finger aside of his nose, and giving a nod, up the chimney he rose. He sprang to his sleigh, to his team, gave a whistle, like that, but better. And away they all flew like the town on a thistle. But I heard him exclaim, as he drove out of sight, "Clary Miss to all, and to all a good night." Isn't that a beautiful story, children? Right. All right, I think my producer is telling me here we have to do some advertising. It's part of what television is all about, right? So we'll take a little break, and then we'll be back shortly for a very special surprise. And children, while we're on a commercial break here, the professor found a piano, right? So let me play for you one of my favorite songs. It begins like this. No, I'm only fooling you. That's not a Christmas song. Here's a Christmas song. This message is for Christmas of 2016, and it's addressed to all the people I love in the world, my family of children, grandchildren, and the blessing of a great-grandchild. Right? We sat down and tried to put this together, thinking that if there was anything that was an absolute part of my legacy, right, it would be the story of Cinderella. Oh, you remember Cinderella, don't you? Right? She's the one that went to the ball, right? And then the clock was striking 12, right? And what happened? She ran down the stairs, right? And slopped her dripper. I'm sure you guys all remember that, right? Anyway, it's been an interesting experiment, right? Addressing a camera is a lot different than addressing friends and family, right, face to face, right? And maybe there's something in the whole production, if you will, of this, right, that will stay with you and your children and your grandchildren, right, in the years to come, right? We miss Michael Ann. We'd like to have her, you know, here. I'm sure she'd appreciate it with one of her loud, raucous laughs, right? But we're thankful for everybody, right, part of this family, right, and for all you've gotten, for all we've gotten from you, right. We wish you and your families, right, a very Merry Christmas, a very happy Christmas, and remember, in the words of Rindasella, right, if you take the phrase Happy Christmas and change it around, it becomes Crappy Hismus. Love to all of you.